the Bible on cop. The Most High is my rock.
TK.
Rock, rock. The Most High is my rock. Rock, rock.
The Most High is my rock.
My rock, rock.
The Most High is my rock.
In the name of Messiah.
The Most High is my rock.
Rock, rock.
The Most High is my rock.
My rock.
The Most High is my rock.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
The Most High is my rock.
I keep my Bible on cop.
The Most High is my rock.
No time for cupcake and the cutling. Hit the streets and start cutting. The Israelites are bubbling. The Israelites are coming. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. You can keep the stuffing. It's pagan, disdain, it's vain, it's nothing. The European Union about to hit the button. And I feel sorry for you if you think the Lord is bluffing. That's why I hit the booth and I tell the truth. Are you fishing with the truth? Homie, where's your fruit? If the Most High is your rock, don't treat him like a side piece. Come in this truth plan and treat you like a side piece. He's the God of mercy and wrath. So do you want to fly or do you keep the Bible on cop?
The Most High is my rock. TK.
Rock, rock.
Now, if you subscribe to both channels, you're going to get 6 days of class. Huh?
No.
6 days of cleansing. So if you're looking for a mighty colonics, you can go ahead and subscribe to the channel, both of them, and get class 6 days a week. All right? I want to remind you, brothers and sisters, that Sabbath morning class is one of our classes. Also, we mightily suggest that way you can get the reading. We go through the reading of the Torah. We go through the prayers. And I think they go over questions also. So we have classes in these locations. All right? And you can join us for class. If you're local in the area, go get in class. If you're online and we're not in that area yet, go ahead and join us online. Reminder you can also tune in to Mashaba's Blog Talk Radio. Okay, and that's at blogtalkradio.com/Mashaba. And that's Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 a.m. He has a lot of good classes on there. I'm going to remind y'all, the Blog Talk Radio is not for the weary, because they come hard. Mashaba's not playing. So check that out. Okay? Our other channels, you can throw that up there. We got our other channel, which is the Hidden Truth Bible Show. We have the Israelite Media Corp, which is our news. We have 5 Minutes of Wisdom. So we got a lot of things ways that we try to get out the word. And we didn't want to shove everything into one channel. So these are the things we've been doing. So this is not nothing different. We've been doing these different shows, but we divided them up.
It's gonna be hot.
We've been dividing them up in these other channels, okay? So please support those, partake in that. If you got a lot of information coming out. You got a lot of information coming out. You got a lot of knowledge you can get taught. All right. So, and I'm just kind of dragging this out so we can. I want to try to wait for the brothers and sisters to get in class, get online. What else we got here? So our Hebrew Academy is going to start next week. That's here in Norfolk. So if you're interested in that, ask us about that. My number's on the screen. It'll be up there during class. Priest Quatzazop's number is up there also. In class, you can text us. After class, you can text or call. If you want to support, we have the Sweet Ambiance. You can support that way. Buy certain things through Sweet Ambiance. We do oils, bath bombs, Egyptian bottles. We do all kind of stuff with Sweet Ambiance. Really good things. If you want to give alms, you want to help out the school, you want to help keep this going, the white man doesn't help us, we do it ourselves. And for the brothers and sisters that have been doing it, you know, you're the ones that been holding this up, helping out our school, helping out these buildings to get paid. So we appreciate that as always. All right? And all that information will be up there. Also, if you come in and you don't got your fringes right, a lot of brothers and sisters come, they don't got their fringes, they want to get their skirts fringe. Yeah, the skirts and dresses, you can get them fringes at the bottom of those with the border of blue. We need to start doing that for the sisters. And then if you want to do it for the brothers, you got your shirt, your headbands, your tunics, garments. Like, they got a lot of stuff, man, on there. So check it out. Israel Wear, or sign up for the Fringed Up. All right? So, that being said, we're going to go into questions. We did promise, I still ain't got a name yet, but we promised the brother or sister that text that we would answer their question today. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to answer the question for whoever texts. And they didn't tell me if it was a male or female, so I'm going to say it was a brother or a sister. All right? We're going to go into that real quick. I'm going to give y'all a few seconds. No sound. Sound is wild. Okay. When was it? Okay. All right. So, remember, we do answer questions. Brothers and sisters online, we don't argue, but we answer your question. I'm going to start giving my disclaimer that it's not personal, it's biblical. So we got to keep that in mind, that what we're going over is not our book. This is the Most High's word. So going into this question, You gotta remember that. This isn't, we didn't write this. We didn't come up with this. This is what the scriptures say. Alright, we're just gonna go through the scriptures and show you, according to the Bible, what the Most High is saying. Alright? So let me get this brother to walk in real quick, and then we're going to go right into the question. So the question was from yesterday. The question is, don't look at me. I'm just joking. The question that the person texted me yesterday was, Shalom, brothers/sisters, what is the difference between a wife being a helpmeet to a servant? So that's the question. What is the difference between the wife being a helpmeet and a servant? So obviously, this person that texts me understands the scripture. The scripture is about the duty of a wife, right? And I'm not going to go into a full-fledged class on that because S.O.W just did a class the other day. What was it? The Proverbs 31 woman. He did a mighty, meaty class on the Proverbs 31 woman. Right? So we're not going to go into that class again. But I am going to answer the question that the brother or sister had asked. So what's the difference between a wife being a helpmeet to a servant? Now, what she's referring to, or he's referring to, I don't know if it's a male or female. What do we got here? Let's go to Genesis. And let's get where she's referring to, or he's referring to. Go to Genesis. Where is it?
Chapter 2.
Uh,
verse 20.
yeah. So let's go there. Go to Wisdom of Solomon 2, verse 20.
Genesis.
I'm sorry, Genesis. I looked at another scripture I had here. Go to Genesis 2, verse 20. Go ahead and read that.
Genesis chapter 2 and verse 20.
Uh-huh.
And Adam gave names to all cattle,
Right.
and to the fowl of the air,
Right.
and to every beast of the field.
Uh-huh.
But for Adam there was not found an help meet for him.
So, meat, meaning a good help. So, a good help was created for Adam. Okay? Meat. So, when you use that word, M-E-E-T, right, during this time, it would mean good. Like a good help for him. Right? Now, who knows what it meant by a good help? Yeah, a good help. Now, Shawashina, you're going to have to talk loud.
When I think of good help regarding anything, I mean someone who can do what you need
Do what you need
for them.
for them.
Yeah.
So the wife is going to be a help that's good for you. Right. So that's a good help. Like I said, I'm not going to go over the whole class that S.O.W went over, but this is where the question is at, which is a good help. Yeah, what's that?
Support.
Right, support. She's going to be a support to you. Right. Right. All right. So go to your apocrypha Right. Go to your pocket. We're going to go to Ecclesiastes 37 and 12. Ecclesiastes 37 verse 12.
Go.
That way we understand what is a good help. Or it says, but Adam, there was not found a helpmeet for him. So the Most High created Eve to be a helpmeet. So a good help to him. All right? Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 37 and verse 12.
Uh-huh.
But be continually with a godly man.
Right. So this is what the Most High is telling the women. The Most High said, be continually with a what?
Godly man.
A drug dealer?
Godly.
A guy that beats you?
Godly man.
A man that doesn't talk about nothing but worldly things?
Godly man.
He sits in the room and scrolls through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter instead of studying?
Godly man.
Right. Now, the reason I posed those statements was because a godly man is going to inquire into the Lord. Right? A godly man is going to, his mind is going to be according to the scriptures. So, this is what the Most High is saying about a godly man. Right?
God.
So, read on.
Whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord.
So, you're going to get that. Some of y'all in here, you met your man in the world, but now he's in the truth. But now he's keeping the commandments. Now the way he dealt with you in the world is going to be different than what he dealt with you in the truth. Because now he's understanding what is the duty of a woman and what is the duty of a man. So that being said, he's going to now start doing things the way the commandments in the word says. Right? So when he dealt with you back in the days, he was doing a lot of talking from his own mouth of what he wanted. Now he's going to start taking you to the Bible and reminding you what the will of the Most High is. So that's a godly man. But let's get to this point of meat, right? A good help for Adam. Go ahead.
Whose mind is according to thy mind.
Whose mind is what?
According to thy mind.
Right. So the woman's mind is supposed to be what?
According to thy mind.
Right. So a good help, meaning that if your husband likes something a certain way, and it's righteous, let's be clear. Like if he wants you to go ahead and fill the crack valve, right? I get it. You're not going to help him out, right?
Right.
If he's punching you in the face, oh no, he has issues. You're not going to respect that, right? If he's kicking in the door, pulling guns out, right? Coming in high as hell, drunk as hell. And you know why I'm saying that? Because some of you sisters had to deal with a man like that. Now you don't got that man. The Most High gave you a godly man that's changed, that's renewed, and he's going to deal with you according to the Bible. Now that he's dealing with you according to the scriptures, you're supposed to be according to his mind. You see that? That's what a good help is. A good help is a woman that is going to be according to the mind of the husband. That's a good help. So if your man likes it, you like it. Baby, I was thinking about spaghetti tonight. I was thinking about that too. That's what you want, baby? Got you. Baby, I like those shoes over there. Nah, nigga, that's too much. See. No, that's a niggard. Now, I'm not going to say nothing in any class that I can't prove. That's a niggard. That's a wild, disrespectful, loud, whorish woman. That's what the Bible says. Okay, I want to be clear. Anything I say is going to be out of the scriptures. Yes, sis.
So you mean to tell me if he asked for a haircut or something like that and you can't afford it, you say, I can't afford it, and you being a nigga or something, I can afford it.
No, that's not what I said.
I'm just trying to, get a clarification.
Right, no, but what you first said was, so you mean.
Okay, well then I apologize.
Right, because I didn't say that.
Okay,
No. If you, and I want to say for them so they can hear you over the mic. So, if, for instance, I mean, because since it's your husband, right? So, for instance, your husband tells you, baby, I need a new pair of shoes. What I said was, if you're loud, disrespectful, combative against that, that is wrong. But not a reasonable, sensible, non-bipolar, non-loud, I want to scratch your body up woman. Then, no, if you're, hey baby, I can't, we don't have that right now. And he comes back and tells you, well, wait a minute, we got such and such and such. I said, nigga, we don't got that. I'm talking about that loud, cool, that chick, the ghetto whore, right? That the Bible talks about in Proverbs. Okay? I'm not talking about a sensible woman that says, baby, you know what, you might want to check the finances because we don't have that right now. Yeah.
But when you say that, and a lot of things, okay, difference about me being in the truth a little longer.
Here, you know what? Give her the mic. I'm going to talk loud because they don't hear you online. And I think there was a real big theme yesterday when me and Vanika was speaking and they didn't hear the whole 10 minutes she got to speak. And then next you know, when I spake, it seemed like, well, you didn't let her speak. I'm like, she just spoke 10 minutes, like, and I shut up. So we're going to let them hear you because they can't hear you. And I want them to show that we let you speak. You know what I mean? Come on.
It picks up right here, so.
Nah, it picks us up, but not her.
Right, I'm saying, yes, us.
Right, yeah, I know it's going to pick us up. You got it? It's a long cord. Go ahead.
I have a general question.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's on that topic. If-
Turn it up.
If, like, say, for instance, I've been in the truth a little longer, and your husband is just now coming in, are we allowed to tell him something if he's doing something wrong? Or do we just be quiet and even though he may feel like, okay, this is what I want done, and I'm telling him, well, maybe this is not the way you're supposed to do it. Are we allowed to even say, well, this is not the way it's done? Or do we just be quiet?
Right. Very good, cordial communication. Thank you, my sister, my beloved sister. Yes, you're allowed to say and speak. We are humans. The Bible don't, and I'm glad you said it that way. Thank you. Because, and I'm going to talk very slow so they won't think that I'm being overexcited. All right? Yes, you're allowed to talk as a woman, but to challenge, combat, argue, battle your husband, that's where the problem is. Like, I don't have no problem with Shalimai Shawashina telling me anything. And as they understand, if they tell me in the correct, non-emotional, not trying to usurp authority over me attitude, I am all ears. But when you come at me like you're a man and you step out of order that God set up, then I'm going to look at that as threatening based on the biblical standard that a woman should be in. Like if I wanted a rat, I would get a rat. I'd go out there and meet some random chick out of the club, you know what I mean? Tell her, listen, I'm an Israelite, have her come in the house, yell at me, talk her any way to me, then we get in fights, we throw each other stuff out. We can go back to the world. I didn't get them for that. So they were taught the standard. So there's a high standard being an Israelite woman. Of course you can talk to your husband. But what is he requiring? The correct way to talk to him. Right? Now, we're on one question. We're going to veer just to address what you're saying, though. All right? If there be, go to your apocrypha, that there could be comfort.
Yeah, right here.
Go to Ecclesiasticus
36.
36. And what verse?
23.
Verse 23.
So we're going to go to Ecclesiasticus 36, verse 23.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 36 and verse 23.
Go ahead.
If there be kindness, meekness, and,
If there be, oh, you're at 36, what?
and verse 23.
Right. Hold on. Read 22.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 36 and verse 22.
Go ahead.
The beauty of a woman cheereth the countenance.
So what this is going to do is tell us where the real beauty resides in. Because you can get a woman with no teeth. You can get a woman with overweight, right, underweight, right, and still have love for that woman based on her inward beauty, right? It doesn't matter. The beauty is supposed to come within because it's going to tell us how that beauty is brought out. Read.
And a man loveth nothing better.
Right?
If there be kindness,
If there be a man loving nothing what?
kindness,
No, if a man love nothing what?
better,
Right. So the beauty is going to come out and he's going to love that beauty of a woman. But it comes back and said, if there be what?
kindness,
Because a woman, come on now. Let's look at what's the one rapper chick?
Megan Thee Stallion?
No, the
Cardi B.
Cardi B.
Yeah.
Now, when Cardi B got makeup, let's be real. Because without makeup, she looks like somebody hit her, punched her in both eyes. But when Cardi B got makeup and she doesn't speak, you're thinking, wow, she got real hair. She's voluptuous, right? This is what most men think, right? But when she speaks, what happens? You be like, oh, wow. Straight up Negro, ghetto, hood rat. Because the Bible is telling us the beauty of a woman is not on the outward appearance, it's on the inward. And it starts with what?
if there be kindness,
If there be what?
kindness,
So there's a proper way to address that. Hey baby, I was looking at some shoes. I need some new shoes. Well, we don't got it. See, nigga, you always want, but what you putting in? It's like, that's not kind. That's not gentle, right? Kindness would be what? You know what? Babe, look at the account, whatever you need, let's get it. When he looks at the account, and I'm going to use your husband because you said it. But when your husband looks at the account, he might not have been in the truth long, but I can tell you something about this guy. Just the whole 2 weeks, 3 weeks we've known him. He's not going to look in the account and say, oh, we got $60 to our name. Yeah, get those shoes for me, my nigga. That's real. He's going to say, oh, we ain't got that. So you see why that you have to give the husband a chance to lead? But your job is to be what? If there be what?
kindness,
If there be what?
kindness,
You got to be kind. Yeah.
See, my problem is I've never been led.
You never been what?
I've never been led. I've never had an opportunity to give somebody else a chance to
That's a whole nother subject.
I know, but I'm just saying that's where I guess what is that?
Yeah.
Because I'm still striving to do that, and sometimes like I'll make a mistake and I'll say something I probably shouldn't be saying.
Right?
And I think that's probably what.
Well, let me tell you one thing. That's why when you come in class, instead of looking into the sky, write down your notes. Be engaged in the topic in class, whatever it is, because every class is going to mold your mind, your spirit. That's the only way. You understand? So, yeah, you might clash, but you only have one duty, sis. He told you the other day, when you didn't want to come to class, what? You brought me out here, I'm in class, I'm street speaking, right? Okay? Somewhat to that. I might have paraphrased a little bit. But here's the thing. You yourself are supposed to be wanting to be in class. Hold on, let me just finish. I get it. It might not have been the same verbatim, Con. That's okay, but understand the point. Just understand the point. Understand the point. The point is this. You're supposed to be